Hey guys, it's Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe. Please like this video right now. It sucks when I see 300 views and I only see 50 likes. If you chime in, click like, even if you don't watch the full video, I would appreciate that. If you'd like to make a donation to me, you can do so. If you feel I've helped you in any kind of way, you can send me a love donation to my Cash App, my Zelle, or my PayPal. I will place the information in the comment section below. If you want to book a conversation with me, you can do so. We can talk about spiritualism, narcissism, a particular zodiac that you're trying to understand. So it's $15 for 30 minutes and $30 for 1 hour. Okay. So, like I always say before, the more donations I get, the more bookings I get, is the more content that I will continue to put out. If you want me to continue this channel, please continue to donate. Okay. All right. So, I want to talk about narcissistic mothers. Now, I didn't have a narcissistic mother, but I have been around many narcissistic mothers. So I had a narcissistic grandmother, and I did a video recently about that. But the narcissistic mother, I wasn't around her 24/7. I did live with her for almost 10 years, but at the same time, I think it's a lot different when it is your birth mom. So make sure you put your little stories down in the comment section how I was growing up with a narcissistic mom. So it's a couple of things that I noticed about the narcissistic mother, and is a jealousy that they have for their daughter. Okay. They do not want their daughter to have a life, have a personality, have her own beauty. Um, they will do anything in their power to hinder her from being successful in life. And that could be with school, that can be with a job, that can be how she makes money, friends and lovers. Okay. So, my narcissistic grandmother, which was my father's mother, was really, really hard on my aunt. Okay. So even though my aunt was the golden child, she was still very, very hard on my aunt. And that led my aunt to moving out of the house at 17, 18, I believe. But sadly, she ended up meeting an older man, and he was a narcissist. So she ended up actually marrying a narcissist, and sad to say, my aunt ended up passing away at the age of 40 of a brain aneurysm. So you got to remember, we talked about how the narcissist could lead you to sickness as well. So it's very, very careful to why you should go no contact and to basically get the hell away from these narcs, okay? Because it could lead to sickness and death. My aunt was very, very beautiful. I wish I had a picture of her around to show you. But so my grandmother basically was obsessed with my aunt. Stayed on her toes with every little thing that she did, and basically was making her life miserable. She didn't have no identity. So when you have these narc mothers and you're the daughter, you have no identity. My aunt was prettier than my grandmother, which my grandmother couldn't stand that. So she controlled, her beauty and what things that she wore, and, being inappropriate when it came to her, when she was growing up, and her body, and just making comments and stuff like that. And copying her. Like my aunt loved romantic novels. She loved the love stories. So because my aunt would read these romantic books, all of a sudden my grandmother will run out and go buy romantic books. So they, the narcissists, they don't have their own personality. They don't know that they don't have an identity. So literally, even if you're their child, they're going to copy you. Okay. That narcissistic mother is jealous of the daughter, jealous of their beauty, and they will make that known. Okay, they will try to say, you're a slut, you You think you're all that. You're not better than me. You don't look better than me. The narcissistic mother will be inappropriate when it comes to your body, making comments of your body, going up to you and touching body parts, okay, busting in the door when you're getting dressed, you know, all in your business about when it comes to you losing your virginity or what do you like sexually. This is this type of things that the narcissistic mother will say. I think I told this story before. I used to babysit for a narcissist, and the way she talked to her daughter was horrible. Oh, my daughter will always be ugly. I always say, oh, no, your daughter's gonna be like look like a model when she gets older, and this woman looks like a model now, okay? And she'll say, no, she won't. She'll always be a nerd. She'll always be ugly. This is the things that the narcissistic um, mother will do to you. You know, my narcissistic grandmother. I remember like walking down the street with her, and you know, I'm a pretty decent looking woman. And this particular day, it's summer. You know, I had a nice outfit on. And I'm going to say, like, every corner we hit, if we walked by a man, the man was looking at me, smiling and stuff like that. So I'm going to say maybe we're walking 3 blocks. Each block, I see a man, and the man looks and smiles at me and thinks, I guess because he thinks I'm beautiful. When we get to our destination, she goes, I think that you're a neighborhood prostitute. I said, excuse you? She's like, I think you're a neighborhood prostitute. How's it that every corner we go on, a man is smiling at you? These men know you. They must be your customers. Like, seriously, guys, seriously. When I used to work at nights, she would say, I don't think you're really a nurse's assistant. I think that you're a prostitute. So she would run and she'll get on the phone and she'll talk to neighbors and she'll talk to family and friends and tell them, oh yeah, my granddaughter, I think she's being a prostitute. There's no way that she's working. There's no way that these men are looking at her. She's fat. She's not even attractive. So how are these men are even attracted to her? You know, it's competition, competition, competition. Yes, your narcissistic mother will sleep with your man or your husband. You know, I had booked a session not too long ago with one of, you know, the subscribers. And she told me that even after she broke up with her ex, her mother still kept the relationship with, her ex, and how they're so close all of a sudden. And I said, I'm sorry, girl. I think your mother is effing your ex-husband. And she said, yeah, I think so too. This is how nasty they are, okay? The narcissistic mom will be very inappropriate and take your friends' sides. They'll try to befriend your friends. You know, growing up, I had this narcissistic best friend. And sad to say, her mother was a narcissist as well. So she wasn't the golden child. She was the black sheep. And her twin siblings were the golden children because they had a different father. And her mother basically lived 2 separate lives. So she would send my friend downstairs to the basement to sleep, you know, with her grandparents, her parents, her mother's parents. And then upstairs it would be the stepfather, the mother, and then the twins. Like, she was living this separate life and treating her, you know, like she's not part of her family and that's her daughter. And I remember when, if me and the best friend at the time, if we had a falling out, her mom will come to me and say, my daughter's stupid. She doesn't know how good of a friend you are. I'll be your friend. This is a grown-ass woman telling me I must have been like in my teens or something like that. Why are you taking up for me and not like supporting your daughter? You know, when that friendship finally broke apart, I remember bumping into her in Times Square and her saying to me, man, you know, I will always love you, girl. Like, we can hang out. Like, my daughter's stupid, and you know, she's just that way. That's why she'll never have a real life, because she doesn't know what good friends are, and I know what good friends are. And I'm like, damn, what kind of mother is that? These women do not support you. I know of another narcissistic mother that even though her daughter's husband was beating on her and cheating on her, sleeping with her friends, she still encouraged her daughter to stay in this marriage. These mothers will encourage you to stay in abusive relationships, okay? Because at the end of the day, they can't have you be successful. They don't want to see you be successful. You're never going to get that loving, nurturing kind of love from that mother. No. Basically, you're like her enemy. You're her competition. Keep in mind, a narcissist hate to be old. They hate to be seen as old. So basically, you're a better, younger, fresher, most, beautiful, smarter version of her that she will never, ever become. Okay. So you are her enemy. You are her competition. Okay. So I seen, this narc mom just, oh my gosh. It was just crazy. It was crazy to see that, you know, didn't give the love to her daughter. You basically didn't give the love to her daughter at all. The love from the narcissistic mother is like, it'll leave you starving. It'll leave you starving. They don't teach you anything either. I know other people who had narcissistic mothers where the narcissistic mother does not teach you shit, okay? I know, these women, because they had narc moms, they didn't know how to love. They didn't know how to demand respect from men. They didn't even know how to put on a sanitary napkin when their period was coming, okay? They didn't know, just basic hygiene skills. They didn't know about puberty, all these things, because the narc mom does not teach you these things, okay? I remember my narcissistic grandmother. I remember everything is competition, and they don't want to see you happy. So if I got a new bag, she would run out and buy the same bag or buy a new bag. If I bought a new dress, she'll run out and buy a new dress as well. And this went on for years, and I'm just in my head like, what in the world? Like, this is coming from a 70 something year old woman, okay? Because she passed when she was 86. So yeah, this woman was in her 70s when she started doing that, okay? They'll pick at your body. She would say to me, your butt's too big. Your breasts are too big. Just being inappropriate. Busting in the bathroom, trying to catch me naked. Just disgusting shit. Okay? And the same thing with other narc mothers. I would sleep over their house and they would try to bust in the bathroom. They will be inappropriate and walk around naked. This is the narc mother. Okay? They steer the home. They're the ones whose spirit fills the home with such discomfort in just that demonic presence that it'll make you just want to run away from home. It'll literally make you not want to return home. And I think having a narc mom and you're a woman, it makes you extremely insecure. You have no idea, like, how to nurture really sometimes, or how to be soft, how to be feminine, how to just take care of yourself, basically, and put yourself first. Because you wasn't trained, you weren't taught the feminine energy that you needed. You didn't get that. And that narcissistic spirit from a narc mother, it's damn near masculine. So you didn't get that nurturing, and then you run out there, and because of that energy, you end up, most likely, you end up attracting narcissists because your own mother didn't treat you right. You weren't nurtured, you were never put first, okay? And this is really, really harsh. And I know having a narc father is harsh, but I really think having a narc mother is worse sometimes, because the mother is supposed to be the gentle one and, be tender and stuff like that. But I hope y'all are learning from your experience of having a narc mother, and I hope you're able to get through it, okay? Hopefully this helped you to understand that maybe you had a narc mom, and you're better than your narc mother. Always remember that. Peace and blessings. I'll continue to do more videos. All right, I'm out.